I'm here again with Dr. Marilee Dalton, who happens to be my sister and is a teacher in the public school setting. You have a doctorate in education from La Sierra University. You worked with a team of people to do some amazing research. Tell us just a little bit about one or two things you learned that might help teachers that really want to make a difference for God in the classroom, that might be useful to them.
Well, you know, one of the things that we were talking about just yesterday, I think it was, about how the power of influence that we have, and that actually our heart waves will entrain with those we're close to, and even touching somebody briefly can bring their heart waves into sync with our own. And one of the neat things about that is that heart rate variability patterns are very reflective of emotion. If we're in a state of appreciation and positive emotion, then there's a very even sine wave. But if we're in a state of frustration or anger, it's a very jagged heart wave pattern. And yet we have the power of influence that if we are in a state of appreciation, that we can actually bring others around us into that state as well. It actually affects our heart on a physiological basis. And that's really awesome to me. One of my professors, Linda Cavanis, and I were looking, and we were hooked up to a monitor, each of us, in our heart waves. And when we moved close together and I touched her shoulder, our heart patterns immediately entrained.
Scientific research that just shows this.
Yeah, it actually can be demonstrated on the computer screen, and that's exciting to me. So we can bring a positive atmosphere into the classroom, and even as we're told that our influence goes beyond, can't be measured, this is one way that we actually can measure, because the heart rate variability patterns that surround us, they actually can be measured up to 5 feet from us, which is much farther than our brainwave patterns can be. And so we can affect those just within our sphere of influence. And that's really amazing. Another thing is too, our words, the power of our words. Our words, if they're kind, thoughtful, focused on positive things, then it actually affects the heart rhythm patterns. And that's one way we can affect our kids as well, just by the words we speak, the encouragement, the appreciation, the good things that we share with them. So there's so many ways we can affect others. We can be praying in our hearts, and we may not be able to speak it out to everybody, but God hears, and then He goes into action right there where we are.